Hi, my name is Meredith Brown, and I am here to share my life-changing event with you. In 2009, I had gotten a phone call. It was pretty late, about midnight, that my father was being rushed to the ICU, that he was really, really sick, and they weren't sure if he was going to make it. So me and my sister hopped in her car, and we rushed an hour away to go be with our dad and see what was wrong with him and what was going on. So we get there and we don't see him anywhere. He had been into emergency surgery and they wheeled him out past us and we couldn't even recognize him. He was so sick and swollen. He had a ruptured appendix and he let that go for about 5 days, so he was pretty sick. So finally, we got to go back there and see him. He had no idea what was going on. He was pretty much in a coma, but he could still kind of move a little bit. He didn't really get better for about the first week. He finally started getting able to wake up, and he could sit up and he could talk. He was getting better. The doctor said that it shouldn't be that much longer and he would get to go home. They started doing physical therapy with him. He was getting up, he was walking around, he was doing all right. And then about a week after my birthday, this was January 9th, me and my sister got a phone call and they let us know that our father had passed away unexpectedly. They said that he had died from his appendix being ruptured and that he's had sepsis. As you can imagine, that really changed my life, my sister's as well. It pretty much changed everybody's life in my family, but for me, it was really hard. It was a difficult thing to go through, but it changed it for the worse, and it did change it for the better. I got out of it that no matter what life gives you, it makes you stronger. You can get through pretty much anything. That's actually how I met my husband. I heard about my father passing and he came up. So I've known him since I was 2. So he came up there for support, and then we ended up together and we ended up married. I ended up moving to Missouri, which had changed my life for the better, and my children. So me going through my father's death, even though it was hard and it was difficult and it was sometimes too much to bear, actually in the long run turned out to, I wouldn't say be good for me, but it changed my life for the better. And thank you and have a good night.